Hey there, folks. What's up? My name is Yestoon. Welcome to Test Center. So they updated Test Center to where everybody is on the same level that you are in the real game, which is good. But and my gambit is 41 in the real game. But this video is not going to be about gambit. Maybe at some point I will come back to gambit, but I think we have more important things to talk about and maybe look at. Most notably is we have here that's going to be 1350, a high-end hero, Ghost Rider. I think we would be negligent if we didn't buy Ghost Rider. This is Jonathan Blaze for those of you who wanted to know. 5.6 default, 6.2 as Ghost Rider, 180, 220 is Ghost Rider, created by Gary and Mike. First appeared in 1972. For those of you watching, just know that I'm not a huge fan of Ghost Rider, but I do think he is worth giving a look at. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to switch to Ghost Rider, and we're going to look at his power set, and we're going to take you through. And
the spirit of vengeance rides this night.
It's a little loud. The spirit of vengeance rides this night. He's got a flaming head, and there's another Ghost Rider. There's that's impressive. You see what I'm seeing right here? Somebody has so much time on their hands that they leveled Ghost Rider all the way 60. Now my friends, don't have that much time on my hands. In fact, there's two of them. There's one and there's another one. And then you see they put in some
Cable, you've seen a future nurtured on blood. Help me prevent it from arising.
It was weird. Put in some Christmas trees. Interesting, but let's go and
Hell, wait for no man.
yeah, let's not say we didn't. So we're gonna go and do what I do. We're gonna take you through the first couple levels here, and when we get in, we're gonna look at the power set we have. Blah blah blah, as usual. So we open up the power set, and the first thing we see is he has three different traits as usual: Chains, Hellfire, and Vengeance. You get Chain Thrash as your opening ability by default, and I found it curious that I have some more points put in here by default. I don't have any special gear, so that's interesting. Back to the power set. Oh, so now it was 2 and now it went down to 1. Interesting. Chain Thrash, Inferno, Wheelie, and Spirit of Vengeance. Interesting. And then as we go down, we get you get Chastening at 2, Judgment at 4, Whirling Chain at 10, Chain Lash at 18, Chains Ablaze at 24, Flay at 32, Condemn at 47. Interesting.
You cannot protect your soul so easily as your flesh.
Protect the Innocent at 6, Hellfire at 16. Really, you put something called Hellfire in the Hellfire tree, really? Of course, these are all Chains abilities for the most part. Whirling Chain, Chain Snare, Chain Lash, whatever. Infernal Will, sorry. Penance Stare. Signature at 30. Damnation at 42. Interesting name. Burn the Threads at 3. Infernal Contact at 14. Ride at 22. Dread at 26. Hell from Above at 47. And Hell on Wheels is the ultimate. I don't know. So that's the left click ability. Didn't mean to show you that, but you see nonetheless.
I think I'll leave this conversation on deep background.
And that is Inferno, if you're wondering. So we're just going to run through here and see what we can see.
None shall escape their due penance now.
So one thing I'm noticing is that these chains are sort of a conal effect. Because they're a chain. And it's fairly accurate. Well, this should give some mobs, hopefully. Be nice if they gathered up more. But let's try this. It's the area effect on the. Ooh, and I can throw it even. That's interesting.
You will soon, sir. Capitalism.
I find that interesting. But I did get a point last level, so let's see what we can get, if anything that's interesting. The chain snare immobilizes. I don't know that that looks a whole lot very interesting. That's kind of weak. Haven't used Wheelie yet. You know, I'm okay with just whatever. Really. So let's try the A ability here as soon as we get some more enemies in range. That's Wheelie, kids. I think it's funny that they started putting all these things in boxes now because Christmas is coming up. That's Wheelie. That's what Wheelie does, apparently.
You mind signing an autograph for my kid?
Sure, whatever. Good to know. So we just opened up another power, and that is going to be burn the thread. Put the point in there. I don't see why not. Let's go ahead and put a point in chain snare as well. Not sure that this is going to have. Try it, see what happens. Put another point here in the chain web thing.
For every sin, every crime, the proper tool.
Yeah. What he said is very interesting. The gear you get has little, a fiery icon on it. I think it's. Yeah, I know what power grant abilities do. Thank you. Tooltip there if you guys didn't know that. One grant a judgment. That's interesting. So hey, now you'll get to see what it's more like, and we'll go in here and we'll fight Black Cat. Then maybe we'll even run through the raft as well. Why not? So since we're in here and we got a little distance, let's see what some of these abilities do. This is the one I'm going to do is Chain Snare, which to me sounds a lot like Spider-Man's, web yank that he has.
Taste the agony yet to come.
And that's not quite what it is. And this is going to be Judgment. That's interesting. Really interesting. So, first immediate impression, well, not immediate because I've been playing it for a little bit, but first 3 levels is his powers are unique, but I don't know that he's ever going to be a hero that I really want, because I'm just not a Ghost Rider guy. I mean, I get they made movies. I haven't seen one of them. Give me some orbs there. Use some judgment. Throw some
Hope you
chains.
didn't start the party without me.
Of course not. Why would I start any party without you, Felicia? Alright, so wheelie. No, what is that? What was that?
This isn't what I had planned.
Oh, that's
Okay,
something I haven't
fine.
used yet.
You got me.
That was
1,000 times the suffering would not be enough for you.
interesting. That ability that I used there was burn the threads. One power that I hadn't used yet. So anyway, on to the raft.
Good to see you.
So if I can give you a full run through of the raft. Hello, come on, load me in. Thank you. Tell myself I don't know
Change reality, and you might not like what's behind it.
what he said.
For the glory of Hydra.
devil itself.
Level 4, definitely got some more power. Judgment officially unlocks. We'll go ahead and put another point in there. I got a feeling that's going to be a favorite of a lot of people. Honestly. We have Protected Innocent, which is passive, which we have access to. I don't know what else I want to sort of play with here.
Let them try to slow me now.
Of course.
Feel my hellfire.
We obey the Supreme Hydra.
You will be a lesson to others.
You will soon see. Death to the lackeys of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Definitely a little bit of promise here. Judgment. Change there.
My hellfire burns low.
One thing I will say is I think he's gonna end up being a fairly spirit heavy character if you want to play him. That might be something to consider. And spirit heavy in the same vein as Scarlet Witch and Storm.
We are Legion.
Kind of would be better if you used the thread and you had your that works. See, you gotta have the straight line. That's what it does. Watch me use it on laser here. Boom. Misty. Inferno. Poof. That was quick.
Awaiting you are fires hotter still than mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on. No. Sure. No. That's a really good movement. Drops her from that black cat there. Yeah, we'll go put the black cat on one. Little movement speed's always a good thing. I do gotta say, I really like that power. For those of you not paying attention, that is Burn the Threads. It's really, really, really nice. I really like it a lot. That's Inferno. Judgment. That was Chain Snare. It's wheelie.
We serve none but the master.
That was pretty effective, I think.
There are ever greater evils to avenge.
More points. What do we have open now? We have, this is Whirling Chain, so we can put that down here and see what that does. What else do we have that I would want to put points in? I lost this. I changed that piece of gear out. Put another point here in this. And, I don't know. So, that's Whirling Chain. Interesting.
Capitalist war.
I think that it's a mighty nice AoE is what I think. I think that is a mighty nice personal AoE. You get people around you, you just let them come, and you're just like, hey buddy, how's it going? Check me out. Like this, when I run up in these fools. Check me out. Hey guys, what's up? Hey, there you go. How you been? That's cool. I like that.
Don't make me regret this conversation.
Do you ever regret talking to me, Maria?
Oh look, it's time to play.
Here we go with Gabi again. Hey, Betty. What's going on? How about some Whirling Chain? What do you think about that?
Won't let you defeat me. This isn't over. It's never over.
Now, you've seen how...
Otherwise, you will learn from this taste of hell.
Now, you've seen how that fight has gone in the past. And... in my Gambit video... like, that fight took how long? And that just took me like how long with Ghost Rider? So yeah, not quite fair. So anyway, he again, and here's a reason why. Well, I don't know. He again has like, no, I was gonna say I thought he had he was like Johnny Storm, and that he had dual damage stuff, but he doesn't. He just has, you know, the one with the chain. I thought the bike might be, but that's interesting that they put the bike. So to give me like a ghostly helm or something. He has boots, gloves, no pants, but he has a coat, gloves, boots, a motorcycle, and a chain. No pants. So I don't know. So I mean, first initial impressions of, you know, overall first impressions of the first 5 levels of Ghost Rider.
I would be happy.
I mean, there's obviously some reason why people on the test center have got him at the 60. Aside from the fact that they have far too much time on their hands.
You reporting for duty?
But that's the case everywhere, right?
Shut up.
I don't think it's not consequential. I don't think it's inconsequential that
I think I'll lead this conversation on deep background.
so many people have, at least, I mean, it might not be a lot of people, but to me, I've seen more.
Don't call me Mr. Muscles for nothing.
I've seen more Ghost Rider 60s than I have of
You can get a lot done when you're not worrying about fighting supervillains.
any other hero that I've tested before. And granted, the test center has been out for a couple of days, and I'm just now getting around to my video. I freely admit that, but and I know there are people who have much more free time on their hands than I do. I get that. But you know, I just think there's a reason why people have gotten Ghost Rider 60. I mean, maybe he gets really overpowered late. Maybe some of this stuff is really good. I don't know. But there's a reason. I think there's definitely a reason why people have gotten him to 60. And if you're into him, he's going to be worth picking up. I'm not a big Ghost Rider guy. I'm much more of a Gambit, Spider-Man, Nightcrawler. I'm definitely going to be playing a lot of Nightcrawler if he doesn't suck, which, quite frankly, he could. But anyway, guys, that's been my first look at Test Center and my 1 through 5 experience with Ghost Rider. Take it with a grain of salt. You know, I'm not gonna tell him. I mean, there's a reason. What can I say? There's a reason so many people have got him up to 60. What that reason is, I don't know. Anyway, guys, I've been the Iskatoon. Thanks for watching. If you like what I'm doing, please give me a thumbs up. Tell your folks about me. I'm not a professional guy, as you can tell. Very rough around the edges. Anyway, guys, thanks for the time. I'll see ya later. Take it easy.